All right, let's get into it. Sobeys and Safeway Liquor beer of the week on a Friday. It's good to be back for me on a Friday to get into beer of the week. We've got Chelsea and Taylor, and thanks for coming in today. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thanks. Let's just slide that in a little bit
real
closer.
close
Oh, there we go.
Don't be shy.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see. Let's see if that works. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming in today. Give me a mic test on that one more time. Just tell us a little bit about your brewery.
Polyrythm Brewing. We opened up a year and a half ago here in Edmonton. We are a music-inspired brewery, and we just love making craft beer.
Just one sec, Maddie. I don't think it's coming through here again. This is the same issue we had this morning. So we'll just slide over a little bit closer to me. You can talk into this mic.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get that done like that.
Yeah, get nice and
No.
close.
So Eric was saying about your place. He's
God, I love it. I went there
been there,
once. We had a friend from out of town, my wife and I, and we're like, let's find a place that we don't normally kind of go. We can all experience something new. So we found your place, and I was joking with Dusty, like, I had a great afternoon there, so I didn't really remember kind of how you get there. But it's located in a nice weird spot. But once you get there, it's like an oasis in a bit of a neighborhood. You got that nice patio outside. Go in. You got the upstairs, the main room, some games and stuff. I didn't get a chance to try the food. We said we'll be back. But I had a hell of a time. Had a good flight, so I think I maybe tried a handful of these already, but we shall see. Hell of a brewery as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. I mean, that's fine too. It's okay.
Why'd you guys get into it? What's the backstory? Tell us a little bit about that, Chelsea.
So I started homebrewing.
Okay. Now, when you do that, like, are you in a garage? Are you in your basement? Like, how's that work?
One bedroom condo.
Come on.
Yeah, pretty tight.
No way.
Yeah, 650 square feet. A brew system, a kegerator that took over half our living room.
Really?
Yeah. I got my big brew pot, and I ordered it in the mail, and it came in, and then I put it on the stove, and the microwave was in the way. So I looked to Taylor, and I'm like, well, the microwave's got to go.
No more microwave. Look, you're either taking brewing seriously or you're not.
We had to retile the whole kitchen.
One or the other. Okay, you were fully on board with this, or what?
Heck yeah, free beer. Yeah.
So did you love beer before, and you're like, hey, let's make our own, or did you just like trying new stuff? Like,
well, I have a science background, so
Okay.
for me it was about that experimenting. It's like art and science combined, where you get to be creative, but also, lots of chemistry and biology. So
okay, all right, yeah. That's gonna go right over our heads. We probably don't
I
need to
don't
dive
know
into
what's
that
going
too
on
much.
right
All right, what do we got today? We're gonna try all these bad boys. Might as well. I mean,
well, that's you.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's start pouring. You can tell us a little bit about it.
So this one's the beer of the week.
Okay.
So it's our Snare Buzz New England IPA. We've had this one since the beginning, since we opened a year and a half ago.
This was the first one. Is this?
Yeah, this is one of the starting lineups.
How many times did you have to like? This wasn't the first try, was it?
So at home, I brewed 18 different versions.
No way.
Yeah.
This is number 18. And you're like,
9. Yeah.
it's finally
yeah.
perfect. Like,
I still tweak it every time I brew it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Oh, really? So you change it so every batch would be a little bit different.
Yeah.
kinda
For the
cool.
better.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this. As they say in the business, the nose on this is terrific.
Great glasses too. Hey, I love the glassware here as
thank
well.
you.
Branded as
These
well.
are-
It's
these are
nice,
nice, yeah.
nice touch.
Excellent. Well, let's do it. Cheers to. Hey, let's cheers Canadian soccer for hoping that they get things sorted.
Oh, bless them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh, wow.
Gets the day going good, eh? Nasty Bash. First of the day.
That's really nice, man.
Yeah, so that's the beer of the week.
And what's the deal on it?
So it's $14.99 for a 4-pack.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's $3 off.
Oh, that's
And
nice deal. Yeah.
I did scene points.
Yes. The scene point thing. That's Sobeys. Shout out Sobeys.
Yeah.
Sobeys loves those. So they love those scene points. All right, where are we going next? What else we got here?
Let's see.
Let's go with the blonde. Let's go with the blonde ale.
Blonde ale.
So some of the Sobeys also ordered these.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay. And this is a blonde one. So how many do you guys have in total? How many are you?
Oh, geez. How many do we have on tap? We're always like rotating. This one came out
Thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, there you
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
What's the website?
I'm adding another one today.
Okay,
actually.
Polyrhythm Brew. We do have a message here, Whale and the Wolf, our house band here. They say, Polyrhythm rules, please bring back the double kick, please, they say. So a little request there.
What's the deal on double kick? What's that?
We're just always rotating our double hazies. So right now we have the Slapaphone, which we're on the last keg in the tap room already.
He's texting me as well. He's very obsessed about this double kick IPA.
How
here.
big is the brewery now? Like how many different things do you have going there? Like
Taps?
yeah,
or-
well not taps, but like that's something you make the beer in. Do you just have like one big one still, or do you have multiple?
So we have 3 10 hectoliter or 15 hectoliter, so
Okay.
1,500 liter tanks, and then we have one that's double of that.
Oh wow.
So it takes about 2 weeks to turn a beer around. So yeah, I'm brewing
And this has all happened how quickly? Like you guys have
a year and a half. Yeah.
Yeah. You must sit around and be like, wow, I'm glad we started doing this. Hey, like,
Can't stop, won't stop.
yeah, I mean, impossible to now. All right, so what should we expect from this blonde? What do we?
So this one's all Alberta malt, which is really cool. So
Okay.
it has Pilsner malt from RAR, which is grown in Alex, Alberta. And then we're also using Pilsner malt from Red Shed Brewing, or Red Shed Malting in Penhold,
okay.
Alberta. And then it just has some classic Cascade hops.
All right, perfect. Well, cheers to Tom Gazzola for winning our draft yesterday of movie props.
Big cheater.
What a guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Light, crisp.
And the pour in this glass, it's way more than you think.
Well, there's a big bottom to it, eh? Yeah, there's a
I
big
gotta
bottom.
dial it back a little
Yeah.
bit. We still got a couple to go.
I think it's because of that wide bottom. I'm like, oh, this is no problem.
That's bottom.
Yeah,
You'll
keep
get
going
you.
on this. All right, what are we going next? This is nice. So who
This is
does
a fun
who
one.
does the labels?
Yeah.
Taylor and I. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do
Taylor-
everything pretty much in-house.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
for you. Do you use Canva? Do you draw them out on your own? Do you use Photoshop? I
Illustrator.
recently discovered
You're getting into
PowerPoint.
it.
Yeah,
I recently discovered PowerPoint. I don't know if you guys do labels of PowerPoint, but yeah.
Illustrator. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, Illustrator. All right, nice. And the names? So you guys just sit around the house and?
We have a list.
Yeah, we got a Google
Oh, yes.
Drive of just names. Sometimes we're just sitting around and be like, "Oh, that would be
Everything is
perfect."
music. Everything
Oh
is
yeah.
music.
Oh, so that's the theme.
thank you, sorry.
It's all.
Taylor's a drummer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, I never get drummers. I don't know how you can do it. I feel like I'm pretty coordinated, but I could not move my hands and feet differently.
Are you in a band or just kind of like a one-man band? You kind of that type of thing.
I was in bands for like the past 15 years. I grew up in BC, and then I moved out here to Alberta and
Whereabouts in BC?
in the Okanagan.
Oh, okay, I'm from Cranbrook.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm from the Dirty V.
Yeah.
Dirty Vernon.
Vernon. My auntie lived in Vernon. We used to go to Vernon all the time when I was growing up as a kid. They have a Flintstone Park.
That one, yeah.
Do you remember that Flintstone Park? It was like it's like Callaway Park down in
Old style
Calgary, but it was
dino,
like
yeah.
Flintstone related.
But almost like cheap knockoff type of.
there
in
might
a
have
way.
been-
Yeah, I think so.
Was
I
that
think
in-
that's like close to Armstrong.
Yes.
It was
Yes,
there.
that's
There was
right.
there was like a roller coaster at one point that went down there too. After that, Flintstone
Oh, really?
Park.
Okay, yeah.
It was a whole
I-
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Trip down memory lane.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Cheers.
that's good. Yeah, well, hey, a cheers to Flintstone Park.
The Dirty V, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I'm perusing your hot dog menu as well
Oh,
off the
yeah.
website.
Is that what you guys do?
You got to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
the food thing? Like your go-to
Yeah.
hot dogs? Like
Yeah, so one of our staff members, Stu, he works with Pitt County Barbecue.
okay.
And so he wanted to make the best hot dog in Edmonton. And
Oh wow.
I think,
that's a brave thing to
Yeah.
try
Quite a shout. Quite a shout.
Yeah.
but he like grinds all the meat. It's all sourced locally from Modest Meat and Kim Fat downtown. And so he grinds it all, stuffs it all, adds all the spices, smokes it.
Okay.
And then we,
Oh, geez.
we sous vide it. And they're all created from different regions. So right now our feature dog is the Red Rocks. So it's like a desert dog. So it has enchilada sauce, cilantro crema. The hickory sticks work so well together.
Hickory sticks.
Yeah.
There
yeah.
you go.
That's
It's like
interesting.
smoky, spicy, crunchy.
Really?
That's good.
That sounds scientific too. With all the stuff that goes into that hot
Put
dog.
the hickory sticks in
Like,
there.
that's crazy. Hey, do you ever see the Ogopogo living in the Okanagan?
Never did.
Ah,
Elusive.
Yeah, now you had him here,
Elusive.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
starting to think that thing doesn't exist. But, let's do another one. We might as well try one more.
Yeah, why-
Yeah. Why not? What do you want to take us to next? What's this?
We are going to do one of the other ones that Sobeys picked up. So
Okay.
this is our mixtape hazy IPA.
All
So,
right. Mixtapes, eh? Classic.
Yep, absolutely.
My parents, I grew up on a farm. I didn't get to listen to cool stuff growing up, like Alanis or anything. I just listened to country music and Weird Al Yankovic. So I was like, so then my buddy Vis, when we were like in, I don't know, grade 6, 7, he made me a mixtape. And it had like Lightning Crashes by Live.
Oh, wow.
And Isn't It Ironic?
Oh.
And my parents were like, why are you listening to this hogwash? And they took my mixtape away from me. It's
The devil's music.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it was. Why are you listening to the devil's music?
And now decades of therapy, and you still it hurts.
Yeah.
I get it.
That sucked. That's not very nice of them. But
Well,
whatever.
cheers to mixtapes from our childhood.
Yes, cheers to mixtapes from our childhood. 100%. That's good too.
And also, like a good brewery, you guys do offer a couple of non-alcoholic options too.
Yeah,
both the sodas
absolutely.
and the beer.
Yeah. We have, I think, 9 different non-alcoholic options in the tap room.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
So how many taps do you have in the tap?
They're just cans and
Oh, they're
bottles.
cans. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And,
Excellent. Yeah.
we also just stocked a gluten-free beer that we
Okay.
tried when we were visiting his family in Vernon.
Okay.
It's called Gray Fox out in, Lakeside.
Lake Country.
Lake Country.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's one you guys just sort of brought in. It's not one that you
Yeah,
okay.
someone else's beer.
Yeah.
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 Sometimes other people make better products. So.
You're like, we'll just
Yeah,
do it.
gluten-free
Yeah,
is
exactly.
hard.
We're not going to top this.
No.
So, excellent. Well, thank you very much for coming in today. One more time, the actual beer of the week is this one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's $14.99. Snare Buzz New England IPA from Polyrhythm. And what's the address again of the tap room so we can get some people? I
11635 145 Street. So it's like 5 minutes from here.
was going to say it's
yeah.
actually
Kind of
pretty
tucked
close
in,
here.
but it's like an oasis in the middle
Seems
of like,
like,
an industrial
Yeah,
zone.
little
Yeah,
armpit in the industrial
Yeah,
park
I
there.
love it.
Seems like a staff event.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, with those
Sounds
hot
real
dogs,
nice.
man. I'm
Yeah,
doing
I
a
guess
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for coming in. Great meeting you. We'll let you slide
You
out,
bet.
and then we'll wrap up the show. Thank you very much. I'm going to have the rest of this one. This is
Absolutely.
This is great
Don't
stuff.
share it.
No, I won't.